Welcome back, guys, to another short online tutorial based in Illustrator. I'm Jack, one of the tutors at Blue Sky Graphics, and it's so nice seeing you here again today. The reason why we're here today, guys, is to discuss how to make an abstract background with the blend tool in Illustrator. We focused on the blend tool in previous tutorials, so go and check them out. But what I'll do today is show you how you can create such a background, abstract background for one of your designs. Okay, so what I've got here is I've got a tab already opened up for us and the document already there for me to start to design. Now, the first thing I want to do is create a star, okay? So now if I right click on the shape tool, rectangle tool here, I have my star tool, okay? Now what you need to do is click anywhere on the page. Fantastic. Now what I need is, because you can dictate the points and the radius of your particular star. What I need is 90mm radius of the radius 1, 45mm on the radius 2, and I need 20 points to my particular star. So now if I press OK, there is my star. Let's resize this to a point now that's better. I'm pressing Option on the Mac and Alt on Windows to resize from the center point there, and press Shift as well to keep it nice and proportionate. Okay, so let's move you here, let's say. Wonderful. Now, what I would like to do is I'd like to apply a gradient to the fill color of this particular star. Okay. So what I'm going to do now is come to our gradient option here, like so, and apply a gradient. But we need to obviously build this into a nicer color. So I'm going to go for some real sort of dark blues and then some really sort of light blues, like so. Maybe even make that a little bit darker, let's say. Go, nice. And probably this one here, what we can try and do is make it a little bit brighter. Maybe a little bit bluer, let's say. There we go. Let's stick with that, eh? Let's stick with that. Okay. So what I need to do now is duplicate this star. So I'm going to press Option on the Mac or Alt on Windows and Shift, because I want to keep it in the same line also. And as you can see, I now have duplicated that particular shape. Now, I need to blend these two stars together. So I'm going to use my selection tool, select the both of them like so. And we have the blend tool here, which is the shortcut, is the letter W. So now if I was to select that star there by simply clicking it and clicking the next one, as you can see, they are now blended together. Now, there are only 4 steps within this blend. Way too little steps. I need to increase the steps to create that blended effect. So now if I double click on the blend tool, that will bring up my blend options. And then what I'm going to do is change the specifying options to specified steps. As you can see, there are only 4 steps, way too low. So what I'm going to do now, let's increase it. Let's do about 600 steps. And I'm going to press OK. And as you can see now, the steps have increased. Okay, so let's put our shape there for the second. I'm going to come back to our shape. Actually, what I'm going to do with these shapes as well is I need to remove the stroke on these shapes. Okay, so what I'm going to need to do is with the direct selection tool, I've selected that one there. And let's remove the stroke from that shape there. And we need to select the back one. And also we need to remove that stroke. So basically, you can only use the direct selection tool to be able to select elements within the blend. Okay, and there we have it. Wonderful. So what I'm going to do now is use my paintbrush tool. I'm going to double click on the paintbrush tool and make sure my fidelity is at super smooth. Okay, and let's create a brush stroke like so. What we'll do now is let's remove the fill on that, and we'll move the stroke on that also as well. Okay, so with this brush stroke that you just created and with the blend shapes option that we did earlier, what I want to do now is select the both of them, and I'm going to go to Object, and I'm going to go to Blend, and we have Replace Spine as an option. And there you have it, guys. As you can see, the blend now is applied to that particular spine. Now, what you may want to do is you may want to sort of change the color within the blend. Okay, no worries. Yeah, again, like I say, you must use the blend to the direct selection tool. I'm going to select that one there. Okay, and let's bring out our gradient window here. We've got a gradient edit, gradient there, let's say. Let's change the colors of it. Let's add another color in there. Let's put a sort of a red in there. Let's see what happens. Wow. Okay. And what you can do as well is you can resize these. Okay. So now if I was to go to the selection tool now, I still have that original one selected. I'm just resizing it a little bit by pressing Option and Alt on the Option on Mac and Alt on Windows to resize from the center point, and Shift there just to get a little bit of difference, like so. Let's put a nice sort of color in the background now. So I'm going to get my rectangle tool. Let's create a rectangle like so. So we go for a light blue color. With that selected, what I'm going to do is go right click, arrange, center back. Fabulous. And then what you can do is go to view, trim view, for you to be able to see the design. And there you have it, guys. If you're interested in finding out more about Blue Sky Graphics, the courses that we offer, our tutors, please don't hesitate visiting our website at blueskygraphics.co.uk. Also check out our Instagram at Blue Sky Graphics UK, for there is some great work on there by our very talented students. Thank you very much, guys. Take care, and I'll see you next time.